general asshole behavior, attitude, and the fact that he spams casual games to create his pub stomp clickbait videos. All right, bro, clickbait? You can't even clickbait in Smite. It doesn't work. Smite viewers don't click on. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Play this mage. Don't copy this pro god. Can't nerf the one-shot god. Max cooldown Uller is wild. Stealth needs a nerf. Solo laner rages at me for what? Literally in this game, a solo laner starts yelling at me. So first of all, title of the Reddit post, weaken community. Before we get into it, Smite rules. Posting witch hunts against players, community figures, or employees is not allowed. Criticizing public figures in a civil manner is allowed, but comments must remain civil, factual, and relatively inoffensive. Factual being a very important point that for some reason Reddit mods just don't care. They don't care. Oh yeah, this is this guy's fucking he's publishing a book about me, I guess. Because honestly, about like right here is where I'm not reading anymore. But here we go. Of all people I met, only he can make me feel like an opinion is wrong. So he starts off by saying, I'm right. That's what he's saying. We can get an argument and I come out right. That's what I said. This is an insane. This means I'm really good at arguing. Like I'll debate this all day. Even though it is an opinion. Okay, first of all, yes, your opinion can be wrong. That is why it's an opinion. It is not a fact. So yes, I can explain to you why what you think is incorrect because it is an opinion. If you say hot dogs are good, he can make you feel like you were wrong about that. I am really good at arguing, I guess. I didn't even read this all the way through. I didn't process this when I was reading it. But what makes this more true are his justifications. So he can make me feel wrong because he gives me good reasons about why they're wrong. If you have an opinion he disagrees with it, he might say, what is this? All right. It's because you like Star Wars. You are pro. I wish I had to. That's actually funny. Oh shit. The latter was some guy saying something of his was overpriced and the response was you're broke. He said the map that is handmade, put together light by light, was overpriced. And I said, yeah, it's overpriced to you because you can't afford it. You're broke. Because anyone who could afford it and wanted it would have just bought it and gone next. Anyone who didn't want to pay that much would have just gone next and not said anything. You were mad because you couldn't afford it and you wanted it. Get your money up, not your funny up, as Razor would say. I think, oh yeah, he even said it was a map. Yeah, I think it was a map. I don't remember. Sure, you don't remember. You remember to write this 40,000 word post, but sure. But what Weekend does is he attaches a certain trait about you that probably doesn't exist to suit why you are probably wrong. I mean, honestly, I think it's just a little deeper than that. Or not that deep, I guess. I kind of just said you were broke because you're an idiot. But yeah, we'll go next. In Smite terms, you might say something he disagrees with, and he'd be like, just because you're a bronze. Yeah, bro, if you tell me Jotuns is good on Scylla, I'll be like, bro, what are you saying, you bronze bot? You're right. Because it's stupid.
I'm almost 2 years old.
He does this thing where he assumes something about you to say, well, I mean, I kind of just say it. I don't really assume it. You just prove it to me after I throw it out there. I also feel like debating him is the worst thing ever. I have heard Weekend on numerous occasions say, don't just copy whatever pros players do, but I also heard him say copy whatever pro players do. Bro, the fact that people can't like split things up. Copy their builds. Don't try to make the same plays as them because you're not as good. Those are two separate things. Pull them apart, dissect them individually, you'll be a better player. Both of those numerous times. I never comment about me never using Smite source because I understand Smite is in his stream because I already know he will assume that I'm one of the people building bad. What? What does this mean? Like, this doesn't even make sense. This doesn't even like follow through with this part of the paragraph.
In conclusion,
Another reason debating is insufferable is his fans. This is you guys. This isn't even about me anymore. This is about you guys. They are pretty aggressive. You guys are assholes. I can be debating him and like 20 people are calling me names. Okay, this doesn't happen. This I never see you guys actually be mean to people. So this is fucking weird. The only time you guys be mean is when the people saying something start being mean. That's a streamer thing in general, to defend the streamer's opinion. But in Weekend, he attracts a certain personality type of people whom, let's just say, aren't nice. You guys are fucking mean. I mean, you all are mean. He's right. He's not mean. It's you guys. Thus, those are the responses you will get trying to debate Weekend. Not nice responses. He deserves nice. Okay, guys? I think that people around him are yes people. Okay. I don't know the last time I said the sky was blue and Rogue was like, yeah, it is. That motherfucker be like, no. Today it's gray. I only wake up at night. It's always dark out, so it's actually black. Is it an alpha stream? I guess. I don't know. I guess we're the top G of Smite. I don't fucking know. Or they cater to whatever he says or what his opinion is. AKA Valence, War Machine, Riley is an example. He just agrees with whatever Weekend says. I argue with Riley. I don't think I've ever had just a regular conversation with Riley. I'm pretty sure they're always arguments. I think he does it to stay relevant and important to Weekend, honestly. I fucking hate Riley, dude. Fuck that guy. I don't remember in the past him doing it so much, but he comes off more rude than Weekend a lot of times. Yeah, because Riley's a little baby ranger, bro. He's fucking 12 years old. Weekend a lot of times feels like he just disagrees with things for the sake of disagreeing with things. Yes, because it's fun to argue. I've said this out loud many times. Arguing for me is enjoyable. It's fun for me. It's content. Chat thinks it's funny. Where's the downside to this? Mainly things he doesn't have a clue about. That's not true. If I don't have any clue about something, I say, I don't know what the fuck that is. Sounds bad. That's probably not a good game movie. No. If it's a game, I'll say I've seen it. I don't want to play it. I don't like it. But I heard him talk about League of Legends players saying Smite is bad when they never played it, saying they don't know what they are talking about. Yet all the time I hear him give opinions on things he has no clue about. Notice how there's no like instance of this happening. Like he couldn't bring up an actual situation where this happened. There's no example. There's no screenshots. There's no clips. No example. Just general statements that make no sense. Once again, remember, let's go back to this. Criticizing in a factual manner. Factual. No witch hunting. Facts. Reddit mods, where the fuck are the screenshots or the clips here? Where are the facts? This looks like a lot of opinionated witch hunting to me. Just say, like, yeah, Reddit mods like, where? What post are you talking about? We realize there's only 10 people on a Reddit, and this is one of the top posts of the week, but where? No, it's not in there. I don't know what you're talking about, Weekend. Can't find it. Can't fucking find it. Where are we? These are just things I recognized throughout the years. So this is a dude who watched me for years, this upset to make a Reddit post. The only reason I watch him is because he is entertaining. That is the point of streaming. That is what I'm here for. What the fuck? So even though I didn't like him, I would tolerate him. Okay, so wait. I'm entertaining, which means you like watching, but you don't like me. So you either like me and you want to watch, or you don't. Which you can't be both. But there's only so much tolerance I have. Apparently, it was years of tolerance. Could it possibly be that you said something dumb the other night and I called you out on it? Possibly. Just maybe a chance. Slight chance, maybe. I unfollowed and just don't really check the guy anymore. You hadn't checked me in 19 hours? 19 hours. I hadn't even streamed a second time. There's been nothing to check. I hadn't posted a YouTube video. I hadn't streamed. What? All right, well, let's get back to this. Smite and Weekend aren't that entertaining. You just stopped watching yesterday. Yesterday. He is always on the right side of an argument. Yeah, I'm always right. That's how it is. In the rare times I'm wrong, I admit it and then blame it on someone else. That guy's watching right now. Whoever posted this is in the stream right now. $1,000 guaranteed. And if you aren't prepared to be called things by him or his chat, wait, what the fuck? He is always on the right side of an argument. And if you aren't, be prepared. Yeah, this needs editing. Just how it is. Personally, I have never heard a friend of his disagree with it. Bro, have you ever heard me and Mindy have a conversation? In the 10 years of me playing games with Mindy on stream, have you ever heard a single one of our conversations? Or Rogues, or not Tally's, or fucking Riley's? Tally can't argue with me. I'll fire his ass and never let him out of the closet. Okay, I lied. What the fuck? I have never heard of a friend of his disagree with him. Okay, I lied. Bro, is this him talking into his phone? It happens, but they usually end up agreeing with him or just dropping the subject altogether. Okay, so we have an argument and I win and I prove I'm right and they realize, oh shit, he's right. There are sometimes I see someone in the chat getting roasted by him when they disagree when he says something outlandish. And okay. My conversations on stream aren't like me just pulling shit out of my ass. They're usually someone saying something and then a conversation builds off of your all statements, right? I don't just pull shit out of my ass. I'm not creative enough for that shit. Oh yeah, pause. Hold on. I read a post the other day about Valkyrie, the streamer, having, she said she has something where she can't close her eyes and visualize shit. I didn't know that was a thing. And I sat there for an hour laying in bed trying to close my eyes and visualize shit. And I can't do it. Like I can't physically see like an orange basketball. I can process like it's a ball and it has lines, but I can't physically see it. I asked Sammy if she could see it. She says no. See, like an apple. She says no. She can't either, but I don't know if it's true. So like, look. When you close your eyes and you want to see an apple, like, do you see a red fucking apple that's like shiny and shit with the little stem at the top? Like, I know that's what it looks like, but I don't see that shit. Like, I know what it looks like. I can imagine what it's supposed to look like, but I can't see it when I close my eyes. See, I read into it for like an hour to see, am I actually supposed to see it? Like, am I supposed to close my eyes and see it? And like, the only test you could really get to prove it is a weird MRI where like you imagine things and like your brain's supposed to light up in certain spots. How can I not see it? I like, if I close my eyes and I'm like an apple, I can kind of force the idea that there's like what an apple would look like a line, but I can't see it. I don't see red. I don't see like a fucking, I don't know. Anyway, back to this. I just thought that was interesting because I feel like I'm not creative in a lot of aspects, and now that makes me wonder, like, kind of true. All right. Usually I can't help but join in, which means I'm also being roasted in the chat. So you say something dumb, someone says something dumb, you agree with them, you're wrong, I prove you're wrong, you're mad. I just can't let someone calling him out take all that by themselves. So this guy's the hero. If you guys haven't realized by the rest of the post, he is the main character. He is the hero who I make feel wrong about their opinions. Do we even read through this? He also has a weird obsession with calling Incon bad. So this came out of nowhere. Like, we're talking about calling out chat to Incon being bad. If someone brings up Incon, I say he's bad. He is bad. He doesn't even enjoy playing Smite, still streams it because he has to. I don't like Incon. I've explained why. I've put out the proof. There's screenshots of all the text and the messages and all that shit between him, me, Stealth. Everyone who wants to know what happened knows what happened, right? So like, I'm never going to like a person like that. It's never going to change. I'll be 70 years old and still think he's a piece of shit. That's how it is. If you're stupid and do some dumb shit to me, I don't forget it. I'm not going to forgive you. I just don't like you. And then, hold on, let me get this. Where is it? He's a weird obsession with calling Incon bad when he is anything but that. So he's an Incon fanboy. Based on him not performing in the SPL a long time ago. Yes, he literally we were the #1 team in the world, and he threw our matches for 4 weeks. That's why no one wanted to play with him again. So that is true. He called him bad ever since, and he says it just to say it. No, I say it because someone asked in chat. Incon is nowhere near bad. You just don't like him. He is bad, but I also don't like him. You're correct. He has a super hatred for Incon. Yes, because someone tried to fuck me over. I would definitely hate them. And when the guy doesn't even acknowledge, yes, Incon can't acknowledge me because if he has to go back and acknowledge what happened, it'll prove that he's wrong. He either has to pretend it never happened or his career is over. You realize if it ever came out to his audience who never took the time to watch my shit or read everything, that what he did was on him, his whole audience would be gone. His whole career would be over. His stream would die. He would have nothing. So of course he's going to fucking act like it never happened. That's his only choice. In general, I'm not a fan of that stereotype. You watched me for 8 years. I was much worse 3 years ago than I am now. So you definitely were a fan of the stereotype. That whole, I'm not scared to tell people how it is and everybody just I'm not afraid to tell everybody how it is. Razy, you're short. Okay? Overhyping, it's not overhyped. It's rare. For in a public setting, for someone to just say what it is rare. So it's not overhyped. It's just not normal. So that's why people find it interesting when it is normal. It's usually just an excuse to let rude people be rude. I guess I'm just a rude person being rude. Because if you disagree with it, you are a goody two-shoes. The fuck what? Is this elementary school? Bro tattletaled on me in a Reddit post. And he's calling himself a goody two-shoes. Think too many people overhyped that don't care what people think or how they feel personally. Personality or how they feel personality. Okay. Too many people adore that trait because it's rare. They find it interesting. Maybe not adore it, find it interesting. It's usually never in a good way. It's usually just rude people being allowed to stay rude. Stay rude people because that stereotype protects them. I'm protected, apparently. I get Reddit posts with people hating on me. I'm protected. Being a realist, but are anything but that. Like, oh, this person doesn't care what people think. I respect them. Okay, but that person is rude. Question mark.
Oh God, not Reddit.
When I disagree with people, I don't attack their intelligence or attach some trait to them that doesn't exist. But what I do know I'm just a sensitive goody two-shoes. Bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 paragraphs. The comments are where the Reddit people, the same people that post on everyone, just dig deeper, dude. Weekend will be the first guy to flame and make fun of your play on console, then in the same breath brag about winning console championship. All right, for like the 10 millionth time, it was a free console championship because console sucks. I literally said it on the fucking broadcast and Microsoft got mad at us for it. The people on console are free. That is how I won a championship. I got fucking paid to go play console for 30 days. Because it's free. Reminder that he was only in the championship because his team got dumpstered and didn't make it to Worlds. Incon is why we didn't make it to Worlds. Our support could no longer play support, so I wanted to switch to mid, and he could only play one god in the mid lane. And then in the middle of the match, once he got past his bedtime, said his eyes wouldn't stay open and he couldn't see. So yes, that is Incon's fault. Smell my balls. A bunch of T1 pros. There's basically ranked stacks. Yeah, bro. Okay, first of all, this match, this Xbox World Championship, Paul was on the team. Paul, now one of the best players in the world, was on the team. Shing, a 4-year ex-pro or 3-year ex-pro, was on the Xbox team. Pretty sure Incon didn't want to play in the tournament because it was console, right? He didn't want to play because nobody wanted to play with him. After we lost our PC matches, the whole team came to me and said, I'm never playing with Incon again. Less than 15 seconds after losing and walking off the stage, I was told my team was not playing with him ever again. That is why. Does he still have world champion Smite player? I mean, I have a world championship ring. You can debate high res on that shit. They announced it as Xbox World Championship and then tried to change it later, but they gave me a world championship ring and the title in game. It is what it is. I'm an Xbox World Champion. And if that makes you mad, you are a loser. For winning an open bracket tournament. Okay, we didn't just win the tournament. We went 15-0 through the open bracket part into the fucking championship part. Never lost the game. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Let's point that out there. Just throwing it around. That's what happened. Where they essentially just debuting console Smite after his previously first seed team failed. Okay, let's point this out. They all acknowledge that our team was the number 1 seed. Yeah, we fucked up because of Incon going in the Worlds, didn't make Worlds. But they're basically saying our team was really fucking good. Just remember that all these people acknowledge that in the later posts. Honestly, like saying you won the Super Bowl because you won a game of pickup football outside the stadium on Super Bowl Sunday. Bro, but you don't win 15K to win the fucking pickup game outside. That's the difference. 15K each. TLDR, Weekend is a clown. Kind of realized that when I saw some of his videos of him roasting other players and streamers. Bro, my roasts are a joke. Like they're literally like, way to dive the tower, fine, okay? Way to be an idiot. It's literally my roasts are my most viewed videos. All right, let me see this. Look at this. They're literally the most viewed videos. Roasting myself is one of my most viewed videos. So somebody thinks they're funny or interesting or whatever. Yeah, his roast videos are just cesspools of hypocrisy. In his DM Brandon roast, he down-talked him for being toxic to his chat and teammates in-game, yet he does the exact same thing. If you can find one post where I do what DM Brandon did, I will pay you cash. I will give you my shoe collection, which potentially worth more than what you have in your savings account. But that's besides the point. Not to the magnitude of DM. Okay. So the exact same thing, but not to the magnitude. Remember, exact same thing, not to the magnitude. You can't say both of those in the same sentence. That is not how that works. But he's still a blatant prick to his viewers and teammates. I don't even talk to my teammates at all. I don't say anything to them unless they say some dumb shit to me. He has the occasional moment of clarity where he gets over his ego and recognizes his mistakes he made. So I'm exactly DM, but not. I'm full hypocrisy, but I do recognize my mistakes. I would go as far as to say is this whole little post here is this. It's a little weird. To be fair, DM Brandon was a whole level of toxic. Everyone just wants a replacement for DM Brandon. And it's like, bro's gone. Nobody's that bad, like anywhere. Like his level was unattainable by anyone else. Let it go. What else we got here? I'm not denying that DM was a lot worse than Weekend, but he's still a dick bag. I'm a bag of dicks, boys. Someone's comment actually got removed. That's crazy. Imagine leaving this post up, but removing a fucking comment. Oh, it's auto mod. Of course, auto mod does a better job than actual moderators. What else we got here? Further news. Water is wet. Yup. Always has been. His biggest success was being in Cyclone Shadow. Bro, Cyclone carried the fuck out of us. True. My career highlight was getting murked and taunted by adapting in the SPL. This never happened. Adapting's a beast. I'll gladly be taunted by him, but this just never happened. Wasn't that DJ Pernicus? Bro, how can you remember getting taunted by DJ Perm when they were up 15,000 gold, but you can't remember who was on the Envy team that got fined? How do you remember something this, like, I live in this motherfucker's head so rent free that they remember somebody that taunted me in a match out of what, 10 years of matches? Probably that. I bet you I played like 1,500 to 2,000, maybe more competitive matches, and they remember this. At least DJ was funny trolling it. So now I'm being compared to DJ Pern somehow out of nowhere. And they just hated my interviews as well. My interviews weren't good enough. All right. Yeah, I made sure to block that dude on every social media site I possibly could. Bro, the only way my shit pops up in your feed is if you follow me in the first place. He's all over Smite for YouTube, and I had to find a way to block him. ever think you just don't click on the fucking video? Like, my video pops up in his YouTube recommended and it makes him mad. He's upset that my video exists. Not that he watched it or that it exists. Bro, no matter what happens, if positive, he finds a way to take credit. If negative, he finds a way to blame the teammate. It's so gross. Bro, it's just not my fault. If I mess up, I say I mess up. Like, if you watch me long enough, you know that. That happens. I'm like, oh, I fucked up there. The problem is, I don't fuck up that often in this game I play for a living. That should be standard. Like, that's just gonna happen. The times I fuck up versus the time my teammates suck ass, or you know, it's gonna be very different. Weekend is toxic and trash at the game. Okay, I'm bad at Smite apparently. He's an awful personality, and I have no idea why his whiny, boring ass is a top streamer. So I'm toxic, trash, bad personality, whiny, boring, but I'm also a top streamer. Okay. He's not a good first impression of Smite. If someone is looking at the game on Twitch, bro, who is a good first impression? The 7 other fucking fake content creators that are all nice all the time. You guys hate Rexy now on Reddit too, so it's not Rexy. Double J just got banned for being mean. So like, who the fuck? Who is it? Who is it? Who the fuck are we watching? I agree with most of what you said, but he's not trash. Yeah, he's the kind of guy who will spawn kill an assault for as long as possible when his pre-mid inevitably wins. Speaking from experience. I have like 2 assault matches ever played. And I'm pretty sure I went like 0-8 in both of them. So this never happened. Like this is as you reached far up your own ass to grab this shit. Not only that, this gets 23 upvotes. Can you even spawn kill an assault? Is it even physically possible? Don't they have to leave the well to take damage and like they're at a higher level and kind of just fuck you up? Oh, I don't doubt he's an ass, but dude has skills. He isn't bad, and Smite Source is a great website for the community. Guy is just agonizingly annoying. Okay, look, once again, I don't post or do anything outside of my space. So if you enter my Twitter, you enter my YouTube, my Twitch, that is how I'm annoying to you. You can literally click the little fucking X at the top of this bitch, and I would never be annoying to you again. You have to, okay, not MySpace, the website. Get the fuck out of here. I could watch him in the past because his formatting for vids and editing were so much better quality. I never edited my videos until I hired Daedra last year. Never. My videos were never, ever edited. Everything's one take. I literally did it on stream. It was just stream videos. So this is bullshit. There is nobody that Double J might be the one person that really is close to doing what I do, but our content is so much different because his is fun content, mine is serious content. All right. Anyway, but now there's people with similar formats so people who tried to or I guess they copied my old post YouTube or post Twitch video VODs. I don't know. Fine. Okay. His informational videos aren't bad, but his opinion on some items, characters are not always reliable. So the professional player, fine. Okay. Who's one of the best people to ever play the game, has bad opinions about items and characters and aren't reliable. The professional Smite player doesn't know what he's talking about, is what this guy is telling us. Weekend teaches with an expectation of understanding, meaning he assumes you already know certain things. He is annoying and condescending, though. Okay. He makes some breathtakingly bad decisions at times and can be a whiny asshole who can't take criticism or responsibility for his own actions. He's certainly good mechanically, but his building is average. Counter building meh, and decision making is wildly inconsistent. Bro, the sooner you realize my content is for content and not for being the best player in the world, the sooner you stop being a dumbass. Just a standard toxic YouTuber, nothing special. All YouTubers are toxic now too. All right, what we got next? Weekend is good when you compare him to average casual rank conquest players. Who else are you comparing somebody to? However, for someone whose literal daily job has been grinding Smite for years, on top of being someone that has had the chance to practice Scrim with some of the best players ever touched the game, his performance is not really impressive. Are we just like, my team used to win all the time until I wasn't playing with the big boys, I was playing with the new boys. I didn't just play and practice in Scrim, I whooped their asses for years. Sure, a bad player doesn't reach Masters every season, but that's for granted. But he's been playing the game an average of 6 to 8 hours daily. No, that is not the case. I stream for 4 to 5 hours, and like half of that is me talking to chat. With such an absurd amount of time and experience, literally anyone can be on the upper percentile of the player base. I was professional after playing this game for like 6 months. Maybe a year. His general asshole behavior, attitude, and the fact that he spams casual games to create his pub stomp clickbait videos. All right. Bro, clickbait? You can't even clickbait in Smite. It doesn't work. Smite viewers don't click on shit. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Play this mage. Don't copy this pro god. Can't nerf the one-shot god. Max cooldown Uller is wild. Stealth needs a nerf. Solo laner rages at me for what? Literally in this game, a solo laner starts yelling at me. Clickbait. Okay. That's what good means, though. He's better than most. I didn't say he was elite or the best. I just said he's not trash. Sure, but that's a very narrow way of looking at it. He's trash, relatively speaking, when compared to pretty much any of the other. I will whoop the other streamers that aren't pro players. You can smell my balls. Conquest, me versus Double J, Rexy, Mast, Sam the Dude. I will whoop all of their asses. I've been doing it for years. Most of them, awesome people. They'll whoop my ass in duel. I will fuck you in a Conquest match. It's been my job forever. Most of them can't touch me in Conquest. Most of them struggle to hit Masters. I mean, bro, like, if we're getting serious, when I played in the open qualifier with Riley and Rexy and who's the caster now for Iris? Trelly missed like 19 ults on Scylla and did 4,000 damage in a 35-minute competitive match. So, like, don't even have the audacity to say shit about anyone else competing with me. It's just not happening. It's not happening. You can smell my balls. Is he better than most people? Yes or no? Yes. I already answered that multiple times. You are just unwilling to acknowledge the wider point. The pro players are better than me. I'm retired. They should whoop my ass. That's how it works. I'm not supposed to. You fucking Michael Jordan isn't out here 1v1ing LeBron James all day. Like, it's just not happening. He's retired. Let him be. Let me live in my Smite graveyard. All right. Let me be. I'm not reading all this, but Weekend isn't likable at all. Weekend just isn't just unlikable. He is as entertaining and interesting as his announcer pack. No one really uses it but him. I use my board announcer pack. I'll tell you one thing. Doesn't Incon have an announcer pack in this game? Because I have never, ever heard that shit one time. Just saying. Punk Ducks is a good announcer pack, but Punk Duck doesn't play the game anymore. So bringing him up is just, it's like trying to compare me to pro players now. It's just not supposed to be a thing. Solution Mast. All right. I don't have anything personally wrong. Like, Mast, content creator, dope, plays Smite, cool guy. He's a West Coast player. Every time I played him on East Coast, I whooped his ass. That's why there's no YouTube videos of me getting my ass whooped by Mast. He cues West Coast, whether he's West Coast or not. Those cues are a joke. If you like Mast content, watch it all day. All for you. Mast is by far the most entertaining, pleasant to watch, and overall chill streamer in years. Okay, if you don't stream for a living and make your living off of streaming, you're not a streamer. Sorry. Agreed. Although my favorite Mast trait is that people will try and trigger him by laugh spamming and... Okay. Bro, it's going to turn into to other people jerk off. Let's see. Frost was good for the same reason. He also doesn't really play Smite anymore. What else we got here? He's not only entertaining and obviously insane at the game, but he also fits the word man in every sentence, and it's kind of a little amazing to witness and listen to. What? What? Bro, this is why I could never ever care what someone on Reddit has to say. What? All right. I've always assumed the cringe. All right, I don't even know this shit. Sam the Dude, Other Frost, Fun Okay, there's some that are also very chill and fun. Yeah, Sam the Dude, the guy who messaged me asking me to make him more money on Twitch. I like Frost. I got no problem with him. I love Fine Okay. He's fucking God. Watch him all day. But also not a streamer. Fine Okay is way more of a streamer now. He's kind of picking it up, pretty grindy. I also enjoy the Twitchiest community. Of course you do. Of course you do. Incon is an ideal Twitch Smite streamer. Negativity free. Okay. I like Incon as a person, but I don't like watching him play Smite anymore. He clearly does not enjoy the game anymore. Oh, really? The guy who tried to quit Smite 4 times and his viewership went down to 50 every time he tried to quit, so he came back. Doesn't enjoy the game? Wild. What else we got here? Sucks that Frost isn't making Smite content anymore. Okay. While I'm here, Elion is great, though. He often just doesn't enjoy the game. Andy is a beast. We already know that. Haddix and Incon are my guys. Haddix is no different than Weekend. Watch any of his streams or VOD and try to find a single 2-minute window where he doesn't complain. Bro, just don't watch people if you don't like it. What else we got here? I watch Weekend. I find him entertaining, but yes, you are right. He can't get kind of mean. Now, I don't care much and just ignore that. Okay. I used to play Smite all the time and watch him right off the back. I got the vibe that he was just a dick for no reason. I got banned from his Twitch chat because I said my opinion on the game at the time. Permaban, by the way. I don't ban people. It's physically impossible. This has 92 upvotes. No proof, no explanation, no clip, no screenshot, nothing, no form of his chat. No, hold on, let's see. What are the odds that this guy's fucking... Hold on, how do I look up fucking chat vlog? Shit, I forgot. I had the fuck, dude. There, I need the link. How do I look up people's chats? /user? Is it? Oh, that's all I gotta do? Wait, what? No user. Okay. I didn't know I could do that shit. Fuck. So that's not his username, sadly. I got banned from his chat because I explained why their support was building Chronos Pendant first, and he called me a moron for defending thrower trash. Flash forward a few months, and Chronos Pendant has a 30% presence in SPL support builds. So you're telling me that the game changed a few months later and an item started being built? A game that patches once a month? The items changed? Oh, whew, couldn't imagine that. He also went on a rant because I thought that Nimble Bancroft was a good change and he couldn't explain to me why. Nimble Bancroft wasn't a thing months ago when you were apparently banned. So how did you come into me and have a chat where I went on a rant about something you said when you were banned? And explain that to me. Bro, this is how stupid, like, how do you make something up that on a timeline is physically impossible? So I banned him months ago for Chronos Pendant comment, but somehow he still managed to come in and tell me about Nimble Bancroft, which is brand new item that came out like last month. Not making any sense. What else we got here? Love me some Chronos on Umoja. Cool. Cool. I got banned for disagreeing about food. This literally has never, ever happened. Ever. Please, where are the screenshots? Please. That genuinely wouldn't even surprise me. Nimble Bancroft is not that good, though. Bancroft still has the issue of being a dog item. What the fuck is this motherfucker on? God damn, Reddit is stupid. Bro, we can even made an alt account to run his mouth. Yeah, you think I'm spending time making an alt account? I don't even know the login for this. If this wasn't auto logged in, I wouldn't even be logged into Reddit. Twitch is a good place for narcissistic idiots, of course. That's how it works. Someone proves your point wrong, have your little mods permaban them, and then spend the next 10 minutes on stream saying how that guy was an idiot. Yo, that's actually a good strategy. I might just start doing that before letting you say something. Every single word. has a condescending tone to it. Simple human-to-human criticism. Contradicts his opinions impulsively, simply to not agree with the other person's. Random assumption to justify his opinion, or a fact that is true but lost in his language. What? Decent Smite content, though. 667, never forget. I love that people always talk about the 667 game, but they never talk about the week after that, where Weekend forgot to trade his support Kumba. No. Bro, there's like 50 interviews out there. We picked Kumba in the jungle. I most certainly did not have 500 damage in 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure I had like second damage on our team on Kumba that game, so you can smell my balls. 2 groggy strikes does over 600. That's weird because that's physically not how that works. Simple math. And never forget that both of these games were right after he said he was the best player in the world. You know, we were. I was. You know, sometimes you peak, sometimes you fucking fall off. That's how it works. Do you think you have a link to VOD by chance? I need this. Don't forget the other game a couple of years later where him and his entire team threw the SPL game by invading. I found the video. Says the enemy team. Or the fucking, not the enemy, says the person. You see anyone named Weekend in this fucking match? Anywhere. Anywhere. Anywhere? That's weird. That's weird. I wasn't in that game at all. But remember, don't forget the other game a couple of years later where him and his entire team threw an SPL game. They really did get basket, didn't they? Do you remember what season team? I'd love to find the VOD. Did anyone... Yikes, imagine being so dog water your sponsor said, fuck that. That's so strange that I really just wasn't even on the org at that point. What does this mean? English equivalent to piss off? Okay. So Weekend can piss off. He's washed. I'm retired, so yes. Rude. It has an ego the size of the Mariana Trench. Ego the size of his 5 head. Also has acne scars. Bro, if my looks are now offending you, you've gone. You're just... I can't help you. I can't help you at this point. If you must be so fucking unattractive that I just can't help you at this point. I can't do anything for you, dude. Jesus Christ. Ripped into him harder than the Mariana. What the? Hold on. Is this the same guy from earlier? This is the same guy from earlier. This is a good burn, dude. You got me. Explain this. What am I looking at? Yeah, you caught me, dude. That video was edited. I'm glad you found the real version, Razy. Good job. In other news, water is wet. What did you expect from someone who shithoused his way into the SPL? You mean I whooped everyone's ass and was one of the best players? Yeah, dude. It was really just luck and me just paying. I paid to get in the SPL. When I first started watching Smite content, he was one of the first, and I immediately got a bad vibe from him. Then I learned about the Incon drama, and it was solidified. That's weird. You learned about Incon wanting to kick everybody, and it's my fault. That's crazy. What drama? Can I Google that shit? Incon puts together a team, invites Weekend. Weekend eventually goes behind Incon's back to get him kicked. Incon eventually starts a new team and ends up inviting Weekend again. He then, again, goes behind Incon's back to get Incon kicked. How? What's more likely? I convinced 8 other people to kick somebody twice and the organization owners that were part of it, or Incon sucked dick at the game. Which one's more probable? I mean, the dude did originally say I'm a fucking beast at debating and arguing, but like, come on. Basically, a long time ago, Incon and Weekend were an SPL team together, and they kicked Incon from the team. They kicked Incon. That has actually happened twice. It is also relevant. It was a team Incon put together, and I believe he invited Weekend to it. They kicked somebody and brought me to the team to carry them. That was my job. I did it pretty well. Not only did he invite Weekend, he vouched for him. He fought to get his friend onto the team. What the fuck is this? Is this like a love story fucking book? What? After getting bumped by him already in the past, then Weekend was very quick to throw Incon off the team and very cold and a kind of that's just showbiz attitude. Oh, bro, I love this. There was a meme for a long time here that Incon was a problem because he was kicked and then the team was still straight ass. We literally went undefeated in regionals and made it to worlds when we kicked him. Okay. Nobody knows the details, but he got Incon out of the SPL. Nobody knows the details. Bro, I posted screenshots of our messages in chat. The 4 people on the team all said what happened. The owner of the org said what happened. How the fuck can everyone tell you what happened, but you act like they're not saying shit and the one person on the lone islands knows everything? That's fucking weird. The details are known and Incon was in the wrong on this one. Hey, somebody actually has a brain, dude. Holy shit. I wouldn't even take the time to post on Reddit. Is that true? So would mind sharing them with us? They're shared everywhere. I think this is something you can actually find a video on Incon's YouTube channel where Incon goes over it. Oh, yeah. No one else made any posts or anything. It's from when it happened, so he looks like a baby compared to now. I mean, that's like an extra incentive to see Incon. What the fuck, bro? That's why I watch Incon. Weekend doesn't know the basics. Being good person is greater than being good Smite. Good at Smite. I don't know the basics, boys. I don't know the basics. Weekend is a washed up now I'm a sociopath who is never even that great at the game. Okay. So professional players aren't that good at the game. Now he's just desperately trying to maintain a Twitch community in the Smite category. He is blatantly toxic and outright stupid in his matches and even directly to his chat. I don't think I've heard the creep utter a single intelligent sentence. He's basically a low-tier Dia Brandon, which should tell you need to know about what a moronic sleazeball. So I'm a sleazeball, moronic, stupid, toxic, what else? Creep. What else we got in here? Sociopath. All right, we're in there, boys. What we got here? What's the response? Laugh my ass off. With as much as this man is bitched about, if you're saying is true, he would have been banned from Smite a long time ago. The fact that Iris doesn't ban him when everyday players get banned for less means he's not nearly as toxic as you make him out to be. All right. My brother in Christ, you are the one who decided to watch his stream. All right, there's 34 people that aren't fucking idiots. I dislike Weekend pose a regular occurrence on this sub. Yup. He's one of those popular streamers. It's kind of hard to avoid him. Bro, you 100% can avoid me. It takes 3 seconds to close. Not even. It takes, what, half a second to close the stream. Old gamer here. Just started playing Smite with my brothers a few weeks ago. Found his videos first. Watched a few and found some knowledge for a bit, I guess. Couldn't get over the chode factor after that, though. Way too much FaceTime. What? And having to look at his dorky RGB swag room. Bro. If this makes you mad, holy fuck. You need professional, deep, cleansing mental help. If this bugs you, there is something going on that's deeper than I want to know. And energy drink crap. Just play the game and drop knowledge, dude. If you're looking for good Smite content creators, I'd recommend Duke Sloth. What we got now? Then just don't watch him. Act like he doesn't exist. I'm not defending him. I'm trying to help you. Hey, good. You got a good idea. Just don't watch. Man, years ago, I watched a YouTube video of his YouTube channel. That video showed me everything him and I never watched. Wait, everything about him and I never watched anymore. Just one video was enough for me to know what it was like. And reading what you have written, it seems to remain the same. He is, hold on. You watched, all right, one video. He is like DM Brandon, a very toxic person for the community. One video. It is not a value judgment. It is a fact. This guy can judge humans. He's just superior. He's God. His way of being and behavior is evident and unbearable. For that reason, I very rarely watch Rexy videos. For that reason, I very rarely watch Rexy videos. They are funny, or I frequently watch. Okay. All right. I don't like the dude, but DM Brandon was on his own level. Blah, blah, blah. Agreed. Weekend is a douche, but DM Brandon was a piece of shit. Okay. I can't speak. I fucking hate DM. I'm glad he's out of our little community for good. But unless we're thinking of separate incidents, that's not how that went down. The dude said he was okay. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. They're talking about DM Brandon telling the guy to kill himself. Weekend can be a proper douche sometimes. However, DM was actually evil. Toxicity is toxicity. Also, didn't Weekend post sexually offensive memes about female Smite personalities? No, I retweeted somebody's funny picture. That's insane. I swear all you Weekend subs defend him like he's your father. There's like 0 people defending me. I'm so confused. I wouldn't say he's like DM. Weekend actually knows his stuff, but he's a dick. Oh, well, Weekend is a dick. He isn't a sexual harasser like DM or a racist like DM. What the fuck? He was. And when DM finally got kicked out, everyone looked at him. All right. Do people not realize that DM Brandon got kicked out because a whole bunch of people said they sexually offended him? And then there was proof of him cheating on his wife with his assistant. And there was no way for him to, save face. So he disappeared. He didn't get kicked for being mean in Smite. The dude didn't get... He was a piece of shit for 9 years. Okay, I like this. I think he's realized that and has tried to fix his image. No, I'm not a pro player anymore, so I'm not the best there is. I'm just better than most. He tried to go from SPL douche to coach bro. And his stands ate that shit up, dude. Coach bro. You guys like that shit. I'm coach bro now. Fucking idiots. Bro, you good? I get Weekend sucks, but goddamn, he lives in your head rent free. You're definitely going to be the next Weekend reads Reddit post about himself YouTube video. My boy. All right. I totally get that. I don't watch his streams live. I watch the clips on YouTube. There are no clips of me on YouTube. There are 2 people that ever made clip videos, and I told them both to never use my clips or I would claim their content because they didn't have, unless they were editing it, they didn't have my approval to use my videos. So my clips don't exist on YouTube. So you do watch my streams or you watch my YouTube videos, you don't watch clips of me. That doesn't happen. What did I do? Nothing. Did you not see the beginning of this? Hold on. Remember YCAD. The beginning of this, first of all, it's 10 paragraphs. And the whole 10 paragraphs are, of all the people I met online, he can make me feel like an opinion is wrong, even though it is an opinion. That is what this entire post is about. 10 paragraphs about how I'm good at arguing. 10 paragraphs. All right, so this guy's lying about watching clips about me that don't exist, but they will have those opinions in them. And it's like he just argues for content. Yes, I say this shit, bro. You watch my stream enough, you know that I'm arguing for content. I'm not a fan of that. I just like the Smite stuff. And okay, so then why are you watching me? You clearly know I'm not just about Smite content. I'm about content while playing Smite. You just want Smite. Go watch somebody that only talks about Smite all the time. That shit's boring as fuck. Waiting for his response video to this. Here we go. I miss Mithy Moose Smite videos. Yes, his casual, low, high content, low gameplay skill videos. Go for it. He always thinks he's right. I am. Y'all just jealous that a Boeing 747 can't land on your forehead. All right, that was pretty good. Can I help about this? One time my friends and I went in the Weekend's chat and asked him about his Taco Bell order. Asked him what his Taco Bell order is. Just what would you generally order from there? It seemed like a completely harmless question to us, and yet we all got banned instantly. How do you make this up? You all asked what my Taco Bell order was, and you all got permabanned? You couldn't make up a better story than this? You couldn't come up with anything better. Weekend is a washed up pro player. I'm a retired pro player with a massive ego. Yes. He wasn't even the best player during his time in the SPL. There were points where I was. Yes. Yes, there were. But at the end, no. There were so many others that outshined him. To be honest, I kind of see him and his fan base as the next DM Brandon, but at least Weekend knows how to play the game and knows what he's talking about some of the time. I mean, he could be DM Brandon level of toxic, but he isn't close. He's gotten better over the years, I believe, in regards to his demeanor. But if you don't like the guy, why watch his stream? Crazy. Fucking nuts. What's the response here? People just love the bitch. Truth. When I first started playing Smite, I watched a lot of his videos to try and figure out how to play better. I remember stumbling onto one of those weekend videos. I think I made it through about 10 minutes before I said, pass, this guy is a douche. Then I watched Incon Mass, fine, okay. Good for you, pal. Least parasocial Smite fan. Okay. I mean, fair enough, but the solution is just don't watch him. True. I don't like him. I don't watch him. No use in ranting. It won't change him. Just leave him be and stop thinking about him. Crazy. Bro, I want to take it. No, we're not reading that. What else we got here? He seems like you just don't understand how important being 6'4" is to a gamer. I'm 6'5", you short little bitch. He's insecure, so he projects it. Yep, not secure in myself at all. He's the corny guy who wants to convince everyone that doesn't know him that he was a cool guy. I was cool guy. You guys better fucking believe that shit. Essentially reinventing himself for the internet. Do we all remember the haircut I had for like 6 years while streaming a face cam for 6 years? Okay. I always laugh when I hear him talk about basketball. Dude doesn't have an athletic bone in his body. I will pick you up and whoop your ass and then dunk on your bitch ass. His projecting is very obvious to the people he is proclaiming to be like. Who am I claiming to be like? I'm me, little bitch. So hilarious. One of the reasons he can be entertaining is his athletic delusion. It's hilarious, but you wouldn't think other viewers have these opinions based on his... My athletic delusion? What? All right. Because that world is foreign to most of them. He probably has a decent jumper, but I promise you, that's where it ends. Hold on. Did someone delete a post here? Oh, no, here it is. I played jungle because I was a point guard. So, like, this is one of those points. I've said this once when someone asked why they were asked about basketball and I was about why I played jungle. Do you understand how much of my stream you have to watch to just possibly have heard me say this? Like, this isn't a regular conversation. I don't just bring stuff up. I answer questions. So these people regularly watch my stream, like day-to-day basis. And then maybe for a church team with an average team member being 50 plus years old, I will whoop you in basketball, you little bitch. Just stop watching him. Good idea. This feels like a nothing rant. True. It's not that serious, man. True. Weekend is toxic as fuck. And the way he did Incon dirty twice means I will never support that toxic son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Once I saw him making fun of him years later for getting emotional, I unsubbed. Yeah, Incon cried and you guys ate it up. You gave him $15,000 because he lied to you and cried. How the fuck do you not process that shit? I watched a bit of his streams back in March 2020. Remembers the exact time. I remember this because he was ranting about COVID-19 being just the flu. All right. This is weird because this never happened. Where does this come from? He kept telling everyone it was just the flu and no big deal. I don't know if he will watch other streamers and then just say it was me. But like, what? I was selling masks. Like, just from like a making money stance. Why would I ever say that and then sell masks? I'm a physical therapist working. All right, you're a physical therapist. You are a physical therapist. Why are you acting like in the geriatric population and pointed out to him that he was wrong? This literally never happened. This motherfucker works on old people and has the memory of the old people he works on. He basically called me a moron, and I've never watched his stream since. But you are a moron. Okay. Every once in a while, a weekend post pops up until I actually see a clip of him being truly evil person you say is. I'm going to chalk it up to being salty. You being banned in his chat. That's wild. I bet you there's 50 posts with my name at the top and not a single fucking clip or screenshot. My respect for Weekend was forever destroyed. And what the fuck? When I over and we talked about this. Bragging on stream about how much money he's making on the stock market through private defense companies because of the war in Ukraine. Only a piece of shit would openly voice how much he's loving how long this conflict is going. Bro, me saying, hey, I bought stocks and then this war broke out and my stocks are way up is not how do you jump to the conclusion of I'm loving how long this war is going? And I would love to have gotten rich off of it. That would have been the dream, but it's not the case. I like to talk about financials because not many people do. It sounds like you're probably fucking broke as shit or just really angry for some reason. I can't control the war in Ukraine. I can't tweet hashtag Ukraine and then the war's over. So I'm not going to pretend that I can. My stock did go up like 30, 40%. I bought it before the war started. RNG. I don't know what to tell you. Is this for real? Yes, was just casually going on about it for 10 to 15 minutes. Yes, we talk about money a lot in my stream because people like to know. Oh, here we go. Started with him boasting about how lucrative mining cryptocurrency was for him. This shit ain't lucrative. I said I paid off my rig in a year. Lucrative, boys. I broke even in a year. Then randomly starting talking about his defense. Yeah, so we went from cryptocurrency investments randomly over to stocks. That's cryptocurrency money over to stocks. That's just a crazy leap. How did we jump from one to the other? Appalled listening to him talk about it like it was business as usual. We literally have these conversations all the time. Did he at least say he would use the money from it to go to a good cause or something like that? The money's just sitting in a stock. I'm not selling that shit. It's just sitting there. It'll go back down. Bro, how much money you donate to this shit? Oh, none? Because you're a broke boy? Got you. Apparently I hate Ukraine. Yep. Yeah, dude is genuinely unbearable and needs to rinse his ego out. What the fuck? Jungle mains get a bad rap pretty much exclusively because of him. It's my fault, guys. Sorry. All junglers are hated because of me. My bad. Okay. Why does Weekend get so much hate? Do people really take everything he says seriously? Apparently they do. The amount of time and mental energy you put into writing this, there you go. It is concerning. If you don't like him, don't watch him. Crazy. Oh, here we go. We got long. Kurt is a personality. He maintains his personality because it's what sells to his base. It's what gets him 3K-ish average subs. The personality is douche bro alpha gamer. All right. So there are points where like I accentuate that shit, or is that the word? I make it more than it is. I am alpha gamer. I am better. I am alpha. Smartest person in the room kind of person. No. See, it isn't that deep. I don't think I'm the smartest person in the room. I probably have the most common sense in the room, but like smarts go different ways. Don't go. If I'm in a room, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't care about who's the smartest. I just want you to leave me alone. As to his always having to be right attitude, yes, I am always right. It's not have to be right. I am right. Also, you guys subbing, I love you. He's got some narcissistic tendencies. Everybody does. That's kind of how the world works. You have to in some way in order to sell yourself as a brand. Crazy how that works. The dude is successful enough that people want to be on his good side. Dude, that's why I don't even have friends. I just have people who want to get clout off of me. That's why Razy hangs around. Especially the people who sub to him. Everyone who subs, you want to be on my good side. You fucking idiots. More of you need to want to be on my good side then. We don't have enough subs. He shit talks Incon because according to him, Incon fucked their team over. No, he fucked the team over and then fucked me over. And there's proof of it. Of course, Incon isn't bad. Dude is an ex-pro. He played professionally for a year and a half and then never got picked up again. I watch Kurt regularly, but I will never sub on Twitch. I advise everyone to also never sub on Twitch. Especially don't engage with chat if you don't like toxic douchebags. So you watch my stream. You're here right now. No relation 67. And watch my stream every night. But you can't stand me, my chat, or the idea of subbing and supporting me. That's pretty toxic. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty fucked up. These type of games attract toxic douchebags. You're likely to encounter that when you hang out in a space where they're more likely to congregate. What I don't get is why we're still talking about Kurt if we don't care about him. You watch me every night. Is this an anti-Kurt support group? Let's just all stop watching the guy. You just said you watch me all the time. All right, whatever. I don't like him that much either, but that's the point of posting that he dislikes you. All that's going to happen is he's going to A, see it and ignore it. B, see it, comment on the post. C, take a jab. Yeah, my boy, you know. He's a content creator. You like him or you don't. Cheer up, Buttercup. The conversation I was so bad in one perspective. I just had to mute the stream and watch something else until it was insert. So this person didn't like that we were talking about how life isn't fair. Bro, you guys are saying my name. It's fucking weird. To me, Weekend has more personality to a stream than Final. I'm looking for a chill stream. I'll watch Final. But if I want some more entertainment, I'm watching Weekend. Hey, that's what I went for. I'll take it. Never liked Weekend, but I'll admit he's pretty good and definitely has some interesting builds / plays. This is a classic r/Smite moment. Gotta have a Weekend hate post once a week. All right. What else you got? You wrote an entire essay about the dude rather than just not watching him anymore. Sam the dude hates Weekend for a reason. No. Did I block Sam the dude on Twitter? So yeah. This is Sam asking to play with me all the time. And then, where is it? Oh, I can't scroll up because his message is there. Hold on, let me see if I can scroll up. There's no way for me to show this. Unless I cut it out. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, I was gonna show you where he said, hey, you're making Double J a ton of money on stream. I want to make money too. I don't care. Why the fuck would I want to fucking help you make more money on stream? He literally messaged me saying, hey, I want to use you and make more money on stream. I've shown this before. I showed the screenshot of it before because I have it actual screenshot of it. So yes, I hate Sam the dude. Sam the dude might say he doesn't like me anymore because I called him out and showed the type of person he is. No. He wanted me to play with him to make his stream grow. It was around the time I'd been playing with Double J for on and off for a couple of months after we were already friends. And Double J's stream was growing. Not just because of me. He was being consistent, doing a good job. But to him, it was because of me and he wanted to use me to make money. So yeah. I pointed it out. I showed it to stream. He messaged me saying, that's not what I meant. Sure. After you got called out, that's not what you meant. Sure. If someone wanted advice, they could ask for advice. I have, I'm not going to say what specifically, but Vaninu, he'll message me. Yo, I got a question about this. Panda Cat, hey, I got a question about this. All the time. Dude, don't dox them. I literally didn't show it because I didn't want to show his number. What are you saying? The fuck are you talking about? If you want advice or help with something or think I can help you with something, ask away. I'll answer. If you want me to carry you and make your stream better, fuck yourself. Yeah, first time chatter. Don't dox him, dude. Why do you think I didn't show it? You're a fucking idiot. Weekend is a shoe streamer. Okay. He just made a whole ass post about how another dude makes you feel. You just made a whole ass post about how another dude makes you feel. Excuse me for my ignorance. What is the point of the thread? He's a lot different nowadays. His stream is much different than a few years ago. Now he's a lot more relaxed and talks to his teammates. He's definitely used to be toxic, but he's much better now. Sure. Weekend, go. All right. Yeah, I like that. What do you type essays about people you don't like? He's a Leo. What do you expect? Bro wrote a whole essay about Weekend. My take is a player since beta and a Weekend fan since last year. Yes and no to everything. He is toxic? Yeah, 100% for sure. Is he bad at Smite? No, he's not. I say about 60% of the people who got flamed in chat, though, start the argument themselves. More like 99%, but yeah. I wouldn't worry too much as his stream is nowhere near as popular as it once was. His sub count reflects this. Is that number still the same? It looks the same to me. I was subbed to him every month for years, but early this year, I stopped subbing. Could this possibly be because he can't afford it anymore? He's always been opinionated, but I think he's panicking about how to make his stream better again. Dude, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. So he seems to be going even more over the top with his opinions. Yeah. I've always been opinionated, but now I'm more over the top, apparently. I don't watch him anymore. As every time I try to watch again, he's just talking in a negative way for too long. He would be way more entertaining if he just didn't hold on to a negative point for too long. Weekend is the Mr. Krabs Smite. All he cares about is money. Bro, I love money. How like how many of you guys love money? Do you guys like money? I think money's fucking awesome. I get to eat cool food if I have money. I get to go cool places if I have money. I get to buy cool shit if I have money. I get to fucking pay for my friends' shit if I have money. It's not the only thing I care about, but money's fucking awesome. So like, I don't see the problem here. If someone playing a video game specifically for the purpose of your entertainment and this is what you feel like you need to do, I have a suggestion. Stop watching that person. Weekend has an abrasive personality, but he does good for the community and actually tries to help people be better at the game. I like his style. Feels like a legit human being compared to the other streamers with their fake, nice personalities. You mean he tries to help for money? He's not helping these people out? The kindness of his heart? They pay him to do it? Bro, where the fuck are you paying me for Smite Source? Please. Please. Show me where that pilot stack of money is. I'll fucking take it and run, bitch. Hey man, Valence here. Literally everything you said about me and Kurt's relationship is wrong. Laughing my ass off. Do not comment on things you have no clue about. Me and Kurt disagree on numerous things and always will, especially while we game. I don't need to stay relevant. I barely stream and I'm a full-time student and have a job. Stop being terminally online person and go work on yourself. Me and Kurt's relationship goes beyond games. He's not just a Discord friend. You just don't say bad things about people that you have no idea about. Exclamation mark. Love me some Riley, boys. Yeah, I don't care what you think about Weekend anyone. Is this post not just witch hunting? Oh, it's Hythy. Yeah, dude. Hythy knows what's up. It's crazy how this whole post is witch hunting and it just sits here. This guy's just an asshole. No need to write a thesis on him. If you don't like the way he is, just don't watch him. Crazy. All right, what do we got here? We got deleted post. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. No, wait, can I scroll all the way to the bottom again? God damn, this is a long post. There's 85 more replies. You think Weekend is toxic? You obviously weren't around when, dare I say it, DM Brandon was Smite. What else we got here? There's way too many of you letting a person you claim to not like interrupt your peace of mind. Yeah, living their heads rent free. Why would anyone write this much about Weekend? Yep, they love me. Please watch and promote Final K and other streamers. Yeah, watch and promote them, boys. Look, man. It is what it is. All day talk about how great these other streamers are. When they start killing the game, you know, power to them. But let's see that happen first. Let's just see it happen, okay? I will never understand this. If you don't like content creator, don't engage. Crazy. I hate Weekend so much that I'm going to write a novel about why I hate him. This is insane. You guys are all insane. What the fuck? He doesn't seem nearly as bad as he used to be. I used to hate how he was in his videos. Seems like a pretty cool guy these last few years. Weekend the GOAT. No cap. All right, I'll take it. He's Weekend the new DM Brandon? Bro, this sounds like this should have been the title of the fucking post. No, DM was more entertaining. Yeah, he's also a fucking sexual assault rapist. That's crazy. I hope I'm never that person. LOL, you must live in your mom's basement. Probably. Get this guy out of the Smite community. He has been toxic the entire time here. Get me out. Make me leave. Make me. It's hard to listen to his awful rambling. Okay, once again, why are you watching my stream? If it's so awful, why are you here? Why? Could it possibly be that I'm just more entertaining than the other options and you actually like my stream? Could that possibly be the situation here? I got hate watchers that actually love me and are on my nuts. This shit is weird. I follow all of the big Smite streamers as the I follow all the big Smite streamers as well as the well-known GM players active on Twitch and YouTube, with the sole exception of Weekend. I unfollowed him on all platforms about 4 years ago and only hear him mentioned when people complain. Oh my God. Do as I do. Don't watch anything he makes. Do not watch his streams. Do not read anything he writes on social media. That goes for a lot of people you find distasteful. Ignorance is bliss. Aside from the occasional Punk Duck Intersect video, I stay away from Smite YouTube. Everything I've heard about him stops me from watching his Twitch and YouTube. That's crazy. You let other people make your decisions for you. You are some kind of a fucking tool. That's crazy. Even the Gucci guy that got roasted by Weekend beat him. Bro. We lost a ranked game to Gucci, and I was 15-2 in the game. When did this happen? Any clips? I saw it on his stream a while ago. Gucci was playing Chunga, and Weekend was the opponent jungler. Gucci's team steamrolled that game. Let's just not mention the fact that it was like 15-0 at one point. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. He just needs to take a big macro dose of mushrooms and check that ego. Yeah, I need to do drugs. That's my problem. I need to do drugs, not the fact that 90% of these people are just high out of their mind. Something's wrong. He's unwatchable cringe, but I thought we were talking about Intersect at first because I'm not so good with the streamer name. You can't read? Okay. Honestly, it a fool that is full of himself. It's a fool that is full of himself. I don't care for him. I don't know why any 9-1 does. The sad part is his Twitch community who don't realize how toxic he is and are the reason behind his success. Yeah, you fucking idiots. The only reason I'm successful is because you're fucking idiots. They copy his asshole behavior and join in bashing the players in his game. Maybe because players in my game suck ass. My assumption is these people are the ex-DM Brandon fans with no self-respect. Yeah, you guys all loved DM Brandon before, huh? All while we were shitting on DM Brandon, you guys loved him, dude. Yeah. I just don't like him. He's an asshole, and also the worst type of asshole. The type with a massive ego, and even worse, he has a following. His content is literally painful for me to watch. I've been in a stream for like 10 minutes, and this was enough to make me disgusted. I don't want to say he's a bad person because I don't really know anything about him, but he definitely looks and sounds like a bad person. You don't know anything about me, but I look like a bad person. So you're making an assumption about me when you don't know me, but I'm the bad person, not the person making an assumption. It is like wildly mind-blowing that this is the process of thought of some people. I look like a bad person. Bro, you guys want to know some shit? I'm not going to out who it is because it's one of my closer friends still, like from when I was younger-ish. But at one point, someone's parents didn't like me because of the way I walked. When I was like 12. Bro, I was 12. I walked like a 12-year-old. like what the fuck? I don't know. I'll never forget that shit. When the person told me like, yeah, my parents don't like you because of the way you walk, I was like, what? Even then at 12, I got processed how fucked up that was. Like, what? I was like, all right, that's okay. Reason why he's not on a good team. Oh, because I quit playing professionally? That would be a good reason. There's people in every community who build a platform by being an obnoxious, polarizing asshole. You ever think opinionated people can just be more interesting than people who just sit there and are fake nice all the time? And that's why those people find success? Just an idea. Dude is a pompous dick. I never understood the draw to his content. Mid-tier plays against in-house viewers. I literally never play with my viewers because they all suck ass. No offense to you guys, but it's true. That are gold 5s, and he is shit talking then the whole time. He is one small tier above DM Brandon. Yeah, just a small tier. Yeah, okay. Honestly, you understand, like, when you say this, it instantly, like, alerts me to your low IQ level and lack of understanding of the general situation the community went through. Just so you know, like, at that moment, I just assume you're somebody that deserves to be dropkicked. Straight up. Honestly, I watch Weekend occasionally, but never fully. What? How does that work? Yeah, like, am I on half the monitor? Are your eyes closed? Are your ears off? I recall he would be the first and foremost to call out DM Brandon on his shit, but every time I would watch Weekend, he would come off the same or at least similar. No. You can't find any clips or anything of me being like that, so this is just dumb. I just say people suck ass when they're bad at the game. Like, it's not that deep. You're just bad at the game. It's okay. What, Weekend is a D-bag? Shocker. I've been saying this for like 4 years. So you've been talking about me for 4 years. That's crazy. This is a reminder for me to not too much energy in folks who don't know who I am, especially if they are in a position where it's not likely that they engage regular people. I can't tell if he's shitting on the Reddit post people or the guy who made it or saying something else. I respect him for making content every day, but as a player and human, I truly do not respect him at all. You don't respect me as a human. I'm the one who's a bad person. You don't respect me as a human. He will go out of his way to try and prove you wrong like a politician. You mean I argue for my beliefs? That's crazy. It's raining outside. He would point to the other side of the street and say it's not raining at all. Okay, if it's raining on one side of the street and not the other, you know, both are right. He brags about how easy it is to play against console players, and it also brags about winning a console championship. Console players are free. They were so free, I won a world championship. What is the problem with that? That literally makes sense. Like there's correlation. It literally makes sense. He harassed a teammate in the SPL and had him removed. I harassed a teammate. How the fuck does that work? What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What? There is not one instance on all the shit teams I was on with all the shit players that I ever even said anything bad about them until they were, you know, not part of my play. I know he's talking about Incon, but like harassed him? Incon wanted to kick people. I wanted to leave the team. Our org wouldn't let me in stealth leave, so they kicked Incon. It's really simple. You guys are just fucking go. If I had cried and been like, man, I really wish we didn't kick it. Dude, would I have made $15,000? Like, would this have all, would I be the good guy here if I had just cried? That's what I really wonder. What if we could play that back? There's an alternate universe where like I thought ahead to just cry and made it out alive. Don't try to have a serious convo in weekend chat. The best thing to do is just ask if Hasten is next item. Yeah, don't do that. That might actually get you banned. Used to enjoy watching him from time to time. I might watch half a video. Lost my interest when I commented for the first time and was flamed for it. All I said was, wow, why these guys gotta be really toxic? Bam, I'm terrible for not knowing this extends back to Halo multiplayer. Okay, I get if you're a really sensitive person, you're not gonna just, it's gonna hurt your feelings, all right? If you say they're toxic and I'm like, bro, they're not toxic, like this is nothing compared to back in the day, that just is what it is. If that hurts your feelings, right here, I'll stick with my boy Barra. You do that. That is the fitting place for you. 100% where you should stay. Don't come outside your comfort zone. Yeah, I don't care for him too much. Appreciate his game knowledge, but he just comes off as an ass generally, especially if his teammates are like building items incorrectly. He has to make such a big point. Oh, crazy. I tell my stream why the build is bad, how to fix it, and why they suck ass. Almost like you know I'm trying to make people better. So I make a point to make people better. Okay. Just be less douchey about it and say, hey, you should really be going for this item instead. No, you're not paying me to coach you. Why should I type and tell you what to do? I'm helping my chats who is helping me do this for a living get better, not the shitters on my team. I don't owe them anything. That is where there's a weird misconception. We don't owe you anything for being streamers, pro players, YouTubers, whatever. You deserve nothing from me. You absolutely nothing. We're in the same game. We're teammates for that match. That's it. There's no, I should teach you. That's not how it works. In con, I am always great. Whenever I'm chilling or want to learn about a god somewhat quickly, I go to his god guides. You mean his stream videos. His god guides are him playing Zeus in a stream. Not teaching you anything. But you know, you go get better. That's going to make you great. He does an adequate job explaining their abilities, combos, level orders, strengths, weaknesses. You mean everything you can find on Smite Source in 10 seconds? Crazy. Etc. All while playing a conquest match and explaining to the viewer what he's doing. You stick with Incom, buddy. I think he's only as big as he is because his focus seems to be interacting with people the game. I've watched a bit of Rexy, but his content seems to be geared more towards commentary. And Final seems to be a similar route. Weekend seems like the only one to be really teaching the mechanics of the game. I don't understand what the point of this was, but okay. Weekend and some of this community are just unbearable. You guys kind of are unbearable. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking assholes. I asked a question about Zeus in his chat a few months ago, and he started flaming me in his chat. Were going off of me, going after me too. I immediately left and haven't been back since. Bro, you guys are unbearable. You made a viewer leave. All he did was ask about Zeus. That's it. Definitely nothing else. Yeah, it's called fundamental attribution error, and he does it quite often. Bro just looked up some random words to throw together, hoping nobody would comment on it. And I guess he was right. Weekend always felt like a DM Brandon type to me, but I don't watch him. It's amazing how many people can form opinions on somebody without any interaction at all with that person. It is mind blowing. You guys are fucking just crazy. Crazy people. You're just so good at life. It's because he's arrogant. That's no doubt. He's good at the game, but he also ignores all the factors that help him be good. What does that mean? I ignore building correctly, deciding correctly, having knowledge of the game. What? Just watch Gucci Bandana. It said the guy was permabanned from Smite. I'm pretty sure he still is, but nobody cares about him enough to reban him. You just gave him content for a YouTube video. Make money off ads. Yep, I'm gonna put like 10 ads in this video too. Do not turn on ad block. I don't really care about the guy one way or another, but isn't this post clearly breaking either the second or third subreddit rule? You forgot rule 13. Weekend bet. Weekend made a bet with one of my friends at HRX 1 year and lost. He owes him $100. What? Who? Hold on. The only person I ever made a bet with at Worlds was a dude 1v1ing Double J in air hockey. Double J beat him 5-0, and that guy owes me $100. So what the fuck are you talking about? I never got my $100. I was drunk as shit too. So was Double J, and he still beat him 5-0. I bet $100 on Double J, and it was the right bet. Where's my $100? And this is this had to have been like 5 years ago, by the way. Maybe even 6. No, probably 5. 5 would have been like when I started like actually talking to Double J. Bro, Double J was an air hockey legend drunk. I'll tell you that right now. I like how they didn't mention what the bet was at all. They just like threw it out there like I owe somebody $100. Like I don't have $100 to give to somebody. Who's older, Double J or me? Me. Double J's like 12. We can already answer that. I remember when people chose to watch another stream instead of writing an essay about a streamer they don't like. Yeah, imagine. Damn, Weekend really lives in y'all's heads rent free. Yep, I'll give you an upvote to get you out of that negative, buddy. That's how a lot more well-known creators are. I got kicked banned from Rexy's Discord by the man himself for saying I didn't watch his streams. Funny, if anything, but that's just how creators are. All right. So I'm just gonna process this in my own terms. You went to his Discord and you said, I don't watch your streams. So you were being negative, probably out of nowhere, so they banned you. Imagine that. Just imagine. Somebody removed you from their space because you were being negative. That's crazy. Oh, wait, what do I edit? I don't hold it against him. It was pretty funny in my book, but you brought it up in a post about me. Edit 2. Now that I've said this, watch him appear out of nowhere to chew me out. Weaken his ass. Wouldn't take him serious unless he could beat me in a 1v1. I will dick you down. You anime watching bitch. I don't even know what anime this is. I just know that looks like an anime name. I will fuck your shit. It was like 3 years ago when I stopped watching him. I crushed him as Baron Solo with his stream muted. Rewatched it after the match and he was flaming me nonstop for stream sniping. You had my stream open. You muted it. Didn't pause it. Didn't close it. So you were ghosting. I called you out for stream sniping and I was right, is what this post says. That's crazy. It's insane. Almost like I'm always fucking right. I despise Weekend. Everything about him just makes my skin crawl, and the way he acts and treats other players makes it worse. He's not a supporting communist member. He just goes into games and calls everyone. I don't think he knows what that means either. What the fuck? All right. I'm not a supporting communist member. Last time I was in Weekend stream, he was still a pro. I asked if he had moved into the team house yet. He said something like, no, all this stuff in the background is my extra PCs or something like that. Very sarcastically. I barely ever joined his streams, but thought, wow, he is an asshole. I'm an asshole for being sarcastic about you asking a dumbass question. Could you imagine all right, could you imagine I'm sitting on this screen and you go, hey, Weekend, are those a bunch of shoes in the background? If I'm going to take the time to respond to that, do you think I'm not going to be sarcastic? My favorite color actually isn't blue. It's green. But green looks weird in clothing terms, and blue just is better. All right, so yeah. Okay, followed up with, and just said, well, I hope you're able to make the move soon. And he, bro, there's no world where I would ban you for this. There is no world where anyone would even comment or like anything. Why pretend why you got banned? Why like make up a weird story about why you got banned? Laughing my ass off like 8 years ago or some shit. I killed him in PUBG with a Mini 14. Pretty decent range with a sick angle. And he raged and was calling cheats. How do you bring up something from 8 years ago in a different game and then try to hype yourself up in the same sentence? Eight years ago. Reddit really is just one giant echo chamber. Yeah, it has been. I haven't followed Smite since season 2, and it's pretty wild that he's still the same. I remember back in the day, Weekend and DM Brandon were the two main toxic scrubs. I remember Zapman was kind of like not, but as those two were. Bro, it's kind of fucked up that I get compared to a sexual harasser and somebody who stole $30,000 from their team because I am big, mean Weekend. Like, if those are comparable in your world, I shouldn't be in your world. Like, that there should be no interaction. It's not meant to be. That shit is mind-blowing. Kind of curious now, is Smite still toxic? Like a Modern Warfare 2 lobby? Bro, in what world was Smite ever like a Modern Warfare 2 lobby? In what world? Laugh my ass off. Haven't followed Smite, but is on the Smite Reddit. I get notifications from random subreddits I follow. Yeah, dude. Good save. Totally believable. Totally believable. So Weekend is the new DM Brandon? Just say it. That's why you got kicked off the worst SBL team in SBL. I left the shitty SBL team, bro. I was spending too much time on that shit. Him and his stream will use this for content tonight. Yup. This is a good take. I personally have never liked Weekend. He never felt like a good person. The only time he's ever had a good take, IMO, was anytime he talked about DM Brandon. I'm a bad person. You don't know anything about me, but I'm a bad person. Didn't read beyond the first few sentences, but let me just say this. No one makes you feel anything, sport. Empower yourself. But yes, Weekend is an absolute man-child with a Vamana head. Weekend is a joke. Who got popular for terminal contrarianism. I don't even know what this word means. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta look this up. Is that just like contradicting everybody? I feel like that's a big word with a small meaning. A person who takes a contrary position. Yeah, I mean, if you argue with me, I would be on the contrary, in a contrary position. That makes no sense. Weekend is a joke of a person. I've said it for years. Don't watch him ever. Y'all know well he's going to read all of this on a stream tomorrow. Tonight, sir. I'm faster than that, buddy. Who the fuck actually cares what he thinks? Honestly, he's a washed-up pro player with a following who is gullible enough to be gaslit by him. You guys are gaslit by me. You guys are gaslit by me, dude. I'm not even streaming right now. You're just getting gaslit, fucking idiots. All his videos are clickbait. You literally can't clickbait Smite. If you could and it worked, I would do it. You just can't. And like, isn't clickbait just normal? Isn't like attempting clickbait, like getting people to click on something the norm, like the point? Anyway, there's plenty to hate on Weekend, but for clickbait, really? Literally every single Smite content creator does this. Yeah, dude. All mine are just super clickbait. I literally have a title. Play this mage. He's super toxic and negative, but as a casual, I often find myself checking Smite source for builds. I don't trust the other websites, and at least he plays the game for a living. Okay. He's an econ bro playing Smite. What did you expect? What? In general, his type are fucking obnoxious to be around against me. What does this mean? I didn't take no. I took 2 econ classes to get into business school. Fuck econ. Man, it's simple. Weekend is a fucking moron. Yeah, I'm just so stupid, dude. None of you all in this post are. It's me. I can't watch Weekend anymore. He is good at the game and I regularly use Smite Source to find good builds, but he is just an asshole. Little do you know, when you open Smite Source, you're watching my stream, bitch. He's the epitome of a pro player that let it go to his head. Did I let it go to my head, or do I just say how it is and the other pro players are trying to make you feel better about yourself by not saying how it is? He thinks he is infallible and the supreme opinion on anything involving the game. Unless you're a pro player, usually, yeah. He's also a hypocrite. When you do something annoying, you're a shitty bronze player who will never be good at the game because you just use cheese strats. Okay, this is way too specific. That is way too specific. It sounds kind of like I called you a little shitty bronze player that uses cheese strats. When he does the exact same thing, he's hilarious, making everyone baby rage on purpose. His entire personality is Smite. He's gone so far as saying that if he stops streaming it, his channel will die. I've said the exact opposite. I think, honestly, I am the only other person who can stream another game, get good enough, and keep going. It might take some time. We'll definitely lose viewers, but I think I can do it pretty convincingly. But yeah, it's only for a short time or after he's played a few rounds of Smite. What? As well as he plays another... Wait. As well as whenever he plays another game, it's only for a short time. Because I play it at night and I go to bed. Bro, let's not act like I didn't go pro in PUBG. Let's not act like I didn't win a bunch of tournaments in Fortnite. Let's just not act like it. Come on. It's weird. It's weird. It's sad to see someone as smart as him delegate all of who is to being good at a game. It's sad to see. He called me smart. I don't think he knows what delegate means. Or I wouldn't say he's using it properly to be negative here. But yeah, I put a lot of time into my living. Yep. That's usually how a job works. He's lame and an asshole. Not to mention, he's a crypto chud. Bro, if you're still on the crypto hate train, you need to educate yourself. That shit is weird. Weekend is trash and his videos are even worse. Can't stand someone who flames on his own team when he dies to a 1v5. So you're saying I have to 1v5 and I die, so you can't watch me. Okay. This was a informational, very valuable post. Definitely didn't break any rules. Definitely doesn't break any rules. Totally doesn't break any rules. Oh, these are my boys defending me. The chat to the rescue. What constitutes as criticism? What constitutes as witch hunting? Because I'm seeing a lot of, oh, he sucks. His videos suck. He's so toxic. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, mods don't seem to care about the witch hunt aspect when it suits their personal opinions. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Bro, who are the mods on here? How do you see who mods this shit? It's on the side? Where? Okay, these are our moderators. All right. Is it Bazinga in like a viewer, like a normal viewer? So you're telling me, wait, there's more? All right, these are all of our moderators. You're telling me all of you moderate this and don't see a problem with this post. You're telling me all of you look at these posts and don't see how that's a problem. I think Bazinga is like one of the cooler people. But like you're telling me, I don't know how them marking shit as witch hunting works, but I do know anytime a post goes up about anyone else, it's instantly witch hunting and removed. Don't you think that's weird? You might put up an in-con community post, see how quick it gets put down. If this exact same post was written with in-con shit in there, it would be removed. This is breaking rule 3, no soapboxing or rants. It's not your personal blog, soapbox or help desk. Rants or complaints about a few matches, mentioning MMR servers or players. Posts about you quitting the game, directing the high res, constructive criticism allowed and encouraged with simple complaint. That's exactly what this is. Bro, how does this break multiple rules and you just let it sit there? There's 9 of you. How? What is wrong? Like, how did I hurt all of your feelings by existing? How? And there's a 90% chance most of you are old fucks sitting on Reddit all the time. Why the fuck do you not know how to mod? That shit is weird. Like, at this point, 10 years later, that shit is fucking weird. But don't worry, if you post a link to one of my videos, that shit will break the rules somehow and be taken down.